Hello, my name is Victor Corral, and I'm currently a health educator here at Arizona State University. And today we'll be briefly talking about how ASU's innovation is making a difference in healthcare systems today and in the future. So, in addition from being an employee for Arizona State University, I'm also a student, obviously, because I'm taking this course and I'm making this assignment right now. I'm currently working on my master's in healthcare delivery. So, as an undergraduate student, which I also completed here at ASU, I always wanted to study abroad, but I never had the chance or the funds to do so. This all changed last summer when I had the opportunity to travel to Cuba to study their healthcare system and also their culture. This was a very fascinating experience. I definitely recommend it. If you ever get a chance, do so. You won't regret it. Anyway, it was very eye opening because it allowed me to appreciate all the things that we have access to here in the U.S. and that not a lot of countries do, and a lot of times we take for granted. Unfortunately, when I was in Cuba, I ended up spraining my knee. I fell and ended up having a small injury, which is a knee sprain. But that didn't stop me from enjoying Cuba. It sucked. It was really unfortunate because it was hurting, but I still didn't allow it to from the enjoyment of Cuba and its culture. So once I got back to the U.S., that was the first thing that I did to go get it checked up. So I took advantage of ASU's resources. I went to health services because I worked there and I get to use those services. So that's when it hit me. I was in this room full of advanced technology, state-of-the-art technology, just to get an X-ray done of my knee. And I remember just going back and thinking, whoa, like a week ago, I was in Cuba route touring facilities, and there were nothing like ASU's facilities. We're not talking about a general hospital here in the US. We're just talking about our institution clinic. So that's when it hit me. That's when I realized that Cuba doesn't have that many resources, but yet they still manage to have a good healthcare system. Yet here in the U.S., we have the most advanced technology, the best doctors, the best facilities. Yet we're still struggling when it comes to providing the best service to our patients. So that's when it made me, when I questioned three things, for a lot of things, but the top three that I reflect on is, imagine if Cuba had the resources that ASU has. We're not talking about US, just ASU. Imagine all the different things that they would be able to do and how the services that they would be able to provide. If they're already doing a good job, imagine if they had the support, the resources, and the technology. How strong their healthcare system would be, and they have the potential to do so. Number two, imagine if the U.S. healthcare system had the passion that they do in Cuba, because we have to think about it. Cuba doctors, Cuba healthcare providers do not make that much money. So they're obviously doing it because they're passionate, because it comes from the heart, and they definitely want to make a difference. I'm not saying that we don't have that here, but we need more of that. So imagine if we had that. Wouldn't it make a huge difference in our system? Definitely, it's we have a lot of improvements, a lot of things that we need to learn from other countries, and I hope that as we strengthen our systems, we learn from these countries because they have a lot of lessons that we can learn from. Let's focus back on ASU because this is what we're supposed to be talking about. So as you know, you may know that ASU has been named the most innovative university in the past 2 years, and this is according to the U.S. News and World Report rankings. Thanks to the efforts of President Michael Crow, ASU is constantly trying new and different approaches to the betterment of our education, to prepare our students, and to make greater differences in the world. When it comes to healthcare innovation, ASU sure doesn't stay behind, and I'm sure a lot of us can agree on that. We might not have our medical school, but we sure are putting our 2 cents when it comes to the betterment of our healthcare systems. Recently, ASU has joined forces with Mayo Clinic to come up with a great partnership, which perhaps is the university's most transformative research partnership in the past few years, if not in the history of ASU. And they come up with the Mayo Clinic School of Medicine. So they combine together to come up with the School of Medicine, which is awesome. The fusion of the nation's most innovative university and a world leader in patient care and research is the best recipe to phenomenal healthcare, if you ask me. Why? Well, because both of these leading institutions share a vision to improve all aspects of healthcare. So we're talking about research and collaboration, especially when it comes to bioinformatics, nutrition, health promotion, and biological engineering. This means that they will bring the brightest individuals together to accelerate cutting-edge research discoveries, improve patient care through healthcare innovation, and transform medical education to enhance health outcomes at individual, community, and national levels. We're not talking just Arizona, but we're talking about national levels and indirectly globally as well. So according to Mr. Crow, we need to innovate to transform healthcare and train the next generation of healthcare professionals who will help lead this change. And I'm not trying to be biased because I'm wearing an ASU shirt or because I'm Sun Devils all the way, but I definitely think that ASU is definitely making an effort with improving our healthcare systems, and we can tell by the innovation, by all the efforts that ASU has been making in the past few years. And if you ask me, the most innovative title is a great fit for this awesome institution. And just so you know, Mayo Clinic School of Medicine will be opening in 2017. They'll be taking their first class this year, and it will be really, really exciting to see how this unfolds and all the huge difference it's going to be making in our healthcare systems. Thank you.